Hello beautiful souls. So in this video we are going to see how to build an effective ATS based resume so that probability of your resume getting filtered and get attention from HR of a company is maximized. So let's all see what is ATS first of all. ATS means Applicant Tracking System. So if a job is posted in a job portal, there are hundreds of resumes HR may receive. It's not possible to check each of the resumes manually. So they use a application called Applicant Tracking System ATS. So it filters the resumes with the keywords. So we are also will be seeing the most powerful Power Verbs. We call it Power Verbs like the word increased, improved, achieved, led, accomplished. So in my free PDF I have given 20 powerful verbs that you can use in ATS based resume. So you can download it from my website or contact us. We will give you the free PDF along with the template for your ATS resume. Fine. Before we discuss about ATS resume, the very important concept that we have to understand is your personal brand. So personal brand, you have to identify your niche. That means you have to identify what exactly the job role that you are searching for, and what are your skills, what are you good at, and also exact industry where you want to work. For example, now question number 1, what is the exact job role that you are pursuing for? So you should have clarity on it. It could be a software developer, a HR executive, business analyst, anything of your expertise skills based. So you have to understand for which job role you wanted to apply the job for, or you want to become which professional you want to be. Number 2, you have to figure it out on which industry you are searching the job. It could be telecom, it could be banking, it could be law and governance. So under which industry that you want to take up the job role. So take a paper and write down 3 technical skills that you are good at. It could be your Java coding, or you are good in problem solving mathematically. It could be any technical skill. So write down the top 3 technical skill that you are good at. Next, you have to identify the top 3 non-technical skill that you are good at. It could be it could be you are able to collaborate with the team well, a great team player, or it could be you're coaching someone and enabling them to do a job or to become a certain professional, or it could be your time management, you're on time in all the tasks in all the days. It could be anything. Write down the 3 top non-technical skills that you are good at. So all these put together, it's your story, and that's your personal brand. That is, your niche is equal to your interest plus your skill plus the job market, the demand in the job market. Now you understood you want to become what profession. With that clarity, let's move on to the ATS based resume building discussion. So the first thing that you have to look closely is the job description. Step number 1, you read the details of your job description, and a mistake to avoid sending the same resume to all types of job. So you have to customize your resume according to the job description before you send your resume to the HR. So understand the description correctly, and you have to pick up those important keywords that matches the skill set what they are looking for. For example, if the job description says we are looking for Java developers with agile methodology. So you have to pick up in your resume, you should have the keyword Java developer and keyword agile methodology. So based on the job description, you have to include as many keywords in your resume. And don't miss out the power verb to be included in your resume. For example, the power verb could be that you led group of people, you led a team, or the power verb is increased, you increased the revenue from 25% to 35% increase. Or it could be you accomplished what, exactly what. So these are the power verbs, and as I have already told you, I have given you a 20 super powerful verbs along with examples in the free PDF. So get your copy without fail. So mistakes to avoid while building ATS based resume. Number one, you have to avoid any photographs or any fancy templates that you may have downloaded from Canva tool or any other tool. So avoid having any bold icons or avoid having any thick lines like tabular column, something like that, because these special characters or the formatting can damage or break the ATS application. Your resume may get unnoticed by the HR. And stick to the standard format, especially the font, mainly like very basic font style that you can choose, something like Times New Roman. So in the header, you put a very basic information like your full name, your contact mobile number, your email ID, and your LinkedIn profile. And LinkedIn is a different vast chapter, but make sure you treat your LinkedIn account with a proper banner, proper bio description, and try to include effective signature to get signature ideas. For example, Sophia designation service delivery manager. I can put some meaningful and effective tagline like IT delivery to brand excellence, something like that. So how to get a tagline for your professional? You can take some ideas from ChatGPT. Just put the prompt, create signature, and you put few lines about your qualification, your name, and what you are doing. Or if you are looking for job as a fresher, you put under what industry that you are looking for. So that ChatGPT will create some effective taglines. So you can ask ChatGPT to give you a powerful tagline and a signature text, which you can include in your LinkedIn. And try to treat your LinkedIn as a mini website. Don't make it ideal. You make sure you post regular articles on your expertise or in the skill that you want to get the job. Release some technical articles in your LinkedIn account with a proper banner. So that's a very vast topic that we will see it in a separate video. But make sure you add your LinkedIn URL in your resume header. Then comes the career summary. So career summary, it should be crisp, capturing your personal brand. For example, it could be like final year computer science student with hands-on experience in Python and cloud computing. Passionate about building scalable systems and solving real-world problems. So something like this, which is very point to the HR. Include your education details. You are a degree holder on which domain and the year of pass out and from which university. And then you can list out your technical skills, both hardware and software. And then you can give your project details that you have did in your final year. It could be as part of your curriculum, or if you have taken any internship, you can give those details. but make sure when you describe your project, don't just say, I have led a team of professionals to create a software. You explain a project, make sure you explain the problem statement, and then what action you took and what is the result of that action. For example, you might have noticed a lot of manual hours is involved in responding to the inquiries that comes to your college. So you decided to develop a app for the chatbot. So what is the problem? A lot of manpower spent in addressing or giving answers to the inquiries manually. What action you took? You developed the app for chatbot so that in online it can answer the queries of the people those who are asking the inquiries. That chatbot can answer automatically. So you automated the process with the application. What is the result? You reduce 70% of the response time. So it could be like build a chatbot using Python to answer FAQs for college. Reduce manual inquiries by 70% in 2 months. So specific point to point. So you have to remember this formula. Whenever you try to describe a project, you have to include what problem statement you are trying to solve and what action you took to solve that problem and what is the result after you took that action. Like that, you try to describe all the projects or about your internship, any certification that you are holding by taking up any course, include those technical certification or any extracurricular activities like sports or something that you would like to highlight. Put it as a clear statement in your resume with simple English. Pro tip before we close. So always use the PAR formula: problem statement, action, result. A weak statement could read like worked in a college tech fest team. A better phrase how you can present this is coordinated 20 members tech fest team, attracting 800 registration and achieving 15% increase in sponsorship. So you saw the difference between these two. So like that, try to use the PAR formula. PAR means problem statement, action and the result. Whenever you try to describe any extracurricular activities or your internship or your project details when you include in your resume. Make sure you have always given the file in .docx format, the Word document format, unless they ask you to a specific format like PDF or any extension. Unless it is specified, you send your resume in .docx. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you might have find it useful, and share this video to someone who is looking for a job or you feel it is useful for them. Thank you and take care until I see in my next concept.